What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to talk about the narcissist never thought this day would come. And that day is when they fall. Now, my mama used to always say, when they fall, they gonna fall hard. And when she used to say they, it took me some time to realize what she was talking about. We hear our parents say things when we're younger. And when we grow up, those things, it stays with us. So you think about it as an adult, and then you go through life and experience things, and you learn as you learn people and go through stuff with people. It all seems clear now. Like, now I see what my mom was talking about. And it was like when she said that they gonna fall and they gonna fall hard. I put that with narcissists. And how narcissists, they go on through life just destroying other people's lives, and they have a track record. Just think about, if they did you bad, think about how many people they've done that to in the past and how far it goes back, and to where that has made them the giant. It made them the giant that they become. And at some point, so much is stacked up against them to where no matter where they go, now they're faced with their past, with their ugly past. Now the past has come back to haunt them. And it's like they can't stand up against anything. They have nothing to lean on. They have burned their bridges. People have found out about them. People are talking about them now. People are talking about this now more and more. Even though some people using it as something to throw out there because it's a hot topic to them. But this is something that I've been doing for a while now. And even though the my channel numbers and everything may not match it, I got the history to prove that a lot of things that people are talking about now with bigger numbers, I've been spoke on it. Not to compare it, because it's a good thing that the message is getting out there. Thing about it is, this has been going on. We've been talking about this. And so, narcissists are running out of time. They're running out of time. More and more that the awareness is spread, the more the less places the narcissists have to hide. People are starting to see their true colors and question them, and that's a good thing. That's good news. That's wonderful news to hear that it's being talked about more. And so narcissists, the thing about it is, they never thought that the day would come when they lose power over people. Example of that is, look what I went through just last year. And I think about it in the most humble way, because I'm so grateful that God took me from out of that. Even though sometimes I thought, I was going to never, I thought that I was going to always be stuck in that position, that situation, in that toxic environment, because it wasn't easy to leave. I had people, I just had some of the worst people around me. I ain't gonna lie. There ain't no other way to put it. And I'm not perfect, but it's like they make me seem like you're perfect compared to how they were treating you, and things that you had to go through dealing with a narc, smear campaigns, false witnessing, punishments, unnecessary punishments, just constant criticism, and just all the type of abuse that you could name that you get from narcissists. I went through it for the longest, and a lot of people like, well, why you don't do this? Why? And it just wasn't that easy. It just wasn't that easy, and a lot of stuff I couldn't talk about then that I can now. And that person who put me through all that, they're gone. And when it came down on them, it came down bad, and it came down fast, and it was nowhere that they can go. the people that once upheld their wrongdoing and enabled them and never held them accountable turn their backs on them. I'm telling y'all, it's going to come a time where it's going to be that way for the narcissist. And I know it may not seem like that now with people who are going through it. You're feeling like ain't no hope. And you know, it's just a losing battle for me. I'm just in constant survival mode and it's here all alone, all by myself. But you're not. As long as you keep doing what you're supposed to do, you know, and live life doing the right thing with good intentions. Don't worry. The day is going to come where the narcissist is going to fall, and they're going to fall hard. Because see, now they feeling big. They feeling like they just on top of the world, like they running things, and it can't be taken away from them. They're going to lose their power. They never really had power over you anyway. It was those around them who made them feel like that. The enablers play a big role in the narcissist's life. And the narcissists, they bite the hands that feed them. So it's like the narcissist, you can't trust no narc. You just can't. But people thought that they could trust the narc to do good, and they didn't know they were being blinded by this person who pretended to be, you know, somebody that they're not and pretended to have good intentions. And it comes a time where the narcs become so sloppy at what they do and they just don't care anymore. They don't even care if you call them a narc. Some of them, they get bold enough to say, I know it, like even on CJ So Cool's channel a while back. I remember he did a video and mentioned it a while back, and he said, so everybody calling me a narc in the comment section. Okay, I'm a narc. I know I'm a narc, you know, but nobody's perfect. And that's something I hate to hear them say that. And they just go on like that's nothing. You know, like narcissist is just something to throw out there. That's why I say, see, people who don't really understand the fullness of it, don't really know, you know, what you're trying to make people aware of. They don't really know it. They just throwing it out there. It's something to talk about. That's not really holding a narcissist, or true narcissist who aims to just destroy people. That's not really holding them accountable. That's why they're not going to take it serious anyway. Even though they not. But when you really hold their feet to the fire and they have no place to go, eventually they're going to destroy themselves. Nobody else destroyed them. They destroyed themselves. The day is going to come when they will fall. And they will fall hard. That's why I wanted to use this picture. Because I passed by this house like every other day leaving work. And to me, I y'all probably don't know this about me, but I love taking pictures. To me, I'm a photographer. You know, I'm not like a professional and I'm not like a well-known photographer and stuff like that. But I love taking pictures. I love taking pictures of, you know, certain sceneries. And this one here just always captures my eye when I pass by there. I just sit and look at how big that tree was that fell. That big old tree. And, you know, and just look at it from the root, or where it fell over at, you know. But anyway, I was like, I could use this on a video to show that when the narcissists fall, they fall hard. And they think because they stood tall for so long that day would never come. But it will come. You know, they will have to face God, as all of us, and answer to everything they did in life. You know. And before then, you know, it's like they're going to have to try to go back and clean all that up, and it ain't going to happen. And they probably not even going to put forth the effort to do it because they don't care. If anything, the narc, once they're exposed, they're going to run and hide and try to live a whole nother life. That's what they, you know, most likely that's what they're going to do. I hate that my dog is barking. Anyway, I'm going to finish up this video, but that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about is how narcissists fall. They fall hard. And that's the day that they never see coming.